Hello and welcome to another What's Inside. Today we're looking at Climb Inside from Parker Brothers. Parker Brothers is now an imprint of Hasbro, so this is an official knockoff of Snakes and Ladders or Chutes and Ladders, depending on how you call it. And it's aimed at ages 3 and up, 2 to 4 players, 30 minutes on average play. This is a choking hazard, so not for kids under 3. This was put out around 2017. You can still find these. I got this at a Dollar General on a whim, and usually these go for about $5. Usually you can find them less than that, especially on clearance after the holidays. Sometimes even long after the holidays. We've looked at some of these games before, and this one will probably be about the same level. But the packaging is really, really low end. But you need it because it's got the rules on it. So, inside we're going to find a game board, a 6-sided die, 4 pawns with plastic stands. Pretty straightforward, and really you just have to move across the board. It's a real easy game. So let's open this up and see what we've got here. Alright, unlike some of the others, this actually is a one-piece board, which is pretty nice. It's a nice size, too, nice and compact. This is climb and slide on the back. Pretty simple. It does have the copyright information and all that down below. So it says Hasbro, represented by Hasbro Europe, Stockley Park, UK, or Pawtucket, Rhode Island. Ooh, made in China. But the board looks pretty nice, actually. This would be a good substitute for the regular one, which is gigantic. Now, we've also got pretty standard movers here and a D6. The mover stands are exactly what you would get in many, many other games. The 6-sided die, though, is slightly smaller than your average one. It's kind of a middle size for board games, so that's kind of cool because it's a decent rolling die for younger kids, and old timer gamers of regular board games will recognize it as being the same quality as your regular board game dice from the 60s all the way to now. So pretty standard fare die, but it's a little smaller than you usually get in a board game, but still going to be that same kind of quality. As far as these holders go, they're the stock standards of board games around the world. So nothing unusual there. Our 4 character cards are 2-sided. And as you can tell from looking at them, they are very thin. So not too fancy on this one. You do have kind of the standard Burger King Kids Club design, you know, one of everybody represented except the Inuits or something. And it's got the same kids and some others pictured on here, which is cool. It's very colorful. These are kind of cheap, but they'll hold up. They'll just get grimy because they're a white color background, so you'll get like kids' filthy fingers leaving marks and soiling all over it. So otherwise, yeah, this board is actually really nice. It's good thickness. It's better than a lot of them we've looked at. Even higher end boards don't look this good. It is easily warped though, because there's not a lot of coating on here. The D6 is pretty nice. I might swap this into my dice pit for future games. So yeah, overall, pretty decent little set. I would have to say this is actually a nicer set than most of these knockoff games. This is actually really good quality for what you're getting. And considering that the regular Chutes and Ladders is about twice the price of this, sometimes more, I would honestly just buy this one. Because unlike some of the others, although the mover pieces are a little cheap, the rest of it's fine. And you don't really need much to play this game. So for 2017's Parker Brothers / Hasbro board game, climb and slide, ages 3 and up, 2 to 4 players, 30 minutes or less. I would recommend this one. I think this is easily worth the $5. You can usually find these on sale too, because they're overstocked from the holidays most of the time, if I could talk. And there's really not much assembly beyond sticking the cardboard on the little stand. So it's pretty ready to go. There's not much more to say. There's not a lot to this game, but there's also not a lot to regular Chutes and Ladders. So I would just buy this. This is actually one of the best ones of these I've seen. So I'd more than gladly drop $5 again to get this and give it to somebody to play. So if you get a chance and you've got somebody that wants to play it, a little kid that wants to learn how to play board games, that sort of thing, this is a great one. It'll keep them occupied at the holidays, or something to do with your kid, and it's a nice inexpensive board game that they can play several times before the pieces give way. So I would absolutely get this. You will need to keep the box though, because it does have the rules on the back, which are pretty straightforward. And the box is really cheap, but I think if you're a little gentle with the box and you handle it over the kids, it'll hold up just fine. So I'm absolutely going to recommend this. But we've seen what's inside. You've heard my take on it. That's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future unboxings and reviews. If you'd like to help the channel out in other ways, buy yourself something from the Teespring store, donate one time through Streamlabs, or monthly through the Patreon. The Patreon does have exclusive videos, and there will be more of those every week whenever possible. So that's it for this one. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, we hope to see you on the next one.